Hello everyone, Sheltic and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at the Royal Kludge RK96, a 90% triple mode hot swappable mechanical keyboard. It comes with a magnetic handrest, 96 keys, blue black light, USB hub, brown switches, and much more. In this review, I'll be going over the features, design, performance, do a sound test, and check out the overall value of this gaming keyboard. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of why this keyboard could be a great choice for an avid gamer. As always, the timestamps and product links are in the description to the keyboard and any gear I use in my videos. So let's get started. Now looking inside the black and orange box, we have the 90% mechanical keyboard, which feels solid and rather heavy. Underneath is the user manual, then the magnetic wrist rest, a keycap and switch puller, which is really nice to see, plus 4 extra brown switches, and finally a USB-A to USB-C cable. Taking a closer look at the RK96 itself, I have to say this is one feature-rich mechanical keyboard. It comes in either black or white, has 3 different modes, 2 wireless and 1 wired. It comes in a hefty 3 pounds, mainly due to those features, and the 3750 milliamp battery. The keyboard is 90%, so it'll only have 96 keys, omitting some of the less used keys like insert, page down, page up, and relocating them into the middle of the keyboard, making the dimensions 14 by 8 by 4.9 by 1.5 inches. The keycaps are ABS double shot that you can replace with your own preferred keys. A separate mute and volume button for your media are great features, so you have them easily available. Taking a look underneath the keyboard is a USB nano storage area, an on-off switch, another switch which allows you to use the keyboard in Bluetooth 5.0 mode or gigahertz mode using that nano receiver. It's got rubber pads to keep you from sliding, and you can increase the height with a flip of the 2 rubber feet on top. Looking at the back of the keyboard, you will find a USB hub with a USB-C connection to your computer and 2 extra USB-A 2.0 ports, which is an amazing feature that makes it stand out from the competition. This design allows you for easy access to multiple devices at once, so you don't have to constantly switch between laptop, desktop, or tablets. So it's giving it a USB hub conveniently located closer to the user. That way you can easily connect your mouse, headphones, or even charge your phone to it too. The RK96 mechanical keyboard has an ergonomic magnetic wrist rest that'll make sure you don't suffer from strain and fatigue. It's great for typing, gaming, or just lounging around. I love how it's magnetically attaches to the keyboard and doesn't move or shift during intense gaming sessions. Although it is made of hard plastic, so it can tire out your wrists over long sessions, some padding would be a nice upgrade to make it more comfortable. As I mentioned before, this is a triple mode keyboard with Bluetooth 5.0, 2.4 GHz, and USB-C options. The included USB-C cord can be plugged into a free USB-C port, or with the included adapter be plugged into a USB-A port, which is handy for those of us with older computers. The cord also charges the batteries of the keyboard and also allows you to play in wired mode. So if you're worried about lag using Bluetooth or the 2.4 Hz dongle, this should give you a steady connection. This triple mode feature is also super important because it gives you the ability to connect your keyboard to different devices with ease. And with a flip of the switch, you can go between paired devices without having to disconnect and reconnect. The RK96 does have a 3750 milliamp battery, which can be fully fast charged in 6 to 7 hours and last up to 250 hours with RGB lights off, and 30 hours with the blue black light on. What's really convenient is the ability to check that battery status visually. By just holding down the function key and pressing enter, you can see the charge status of the battery, from 9 indicating fully charged down to 1 meaning the battery is empty. Now let's check out those keycaps and brown switches. Because this keyboard has 96 keys, it's basically only missing 6 keys from a full-size keyboard. Royal Kludge included a keycap and switch puller combo to allow you to modify those 96 keycaps. By lightly tugging them off with the puller, the keycaps come off easily. I found that these ABS double shot keycaps feel good and not slippery. They have clean lettering that is easily readable and allow the blue RGB to shine through evenly. Under those keycaps are the RK brown switches. Using that included puller in some force, you can take advantage of the hot swappable PCB that allows users to pull out the switches without soldering, making it easier to customize each key with red, blue, brown switches, and at the same time keep the keyboard clean and dust free. It's also great RK includes some extra switches in case you break some. Because this keyboard is true hot swappable, 98% of switches are compatible. This keyboard uses 3-pin or 5-pin aftermarket switches, therefore allowing you to mod the RK96 to your heart's content. Those switches and keycaps sit on top of 2 layers of silencer foam that bring natural and clear feedback, therefore reducing noise by 20% and removing most of the hollow sounds when pressed. I found the RK96 pretty quiet compared to other gaming keyboards that I've used even during intense gaming. Royal Kludge has packed this keyboard with a ton of material to ensure that you have a relatively quiet tapping experience. But see for yourselves. The RGB lighting on the RK96 is kept strictly to blue and gives you 20 dynamic backlit modes, 5 levels of brightness, and speed adjustability that can be cycled through by simply holding the function key, plus the print screen or up and down, left and right arrow keys. But if you need software control, Royal Kludge does provide this in wired mode so you can further dive into functionality of this keyboard. Here is where you can save profiles, make your own macros, and customize blue-black lighting, and do firmware updates. So that was a quick look at the Royal Kludge RK96 mechanical keyboard. If you're wondering about the price, it retails for about $79, which I think is competitive price for a triple mode mechanical keyboard. Considering all the features it comes with like wrist rest, USB hub, light modes, dedicated volume controls, brown switches, all this in a 96 key gaming keyboard. There are some cons I did find with this keyboard. The triple mode connection may cause some delays and latency when in wireless modes, and the delay will be more noticeable when waking up the keyboard from sleep. Also, I found that the battery did not last as long as I hoped in wireless mode, especially with RGB on. RK says you should get 30 hours, but I found myself needing to charge closer to 20 hours of use. But despite these cons, if you're in search of an incredible gaming keyboard that won't break your bank, then look no further. This product is a top contender at this price range. Well, you just made it to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. Check out a couple of other keyboard reviews next. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more ShellTech.